What's going on, JW Faction? My name is Joshua Williamson. First of all, you'll have to excuse me if I sound weird while I'm talking. I have a canker sore on the side of my tongue and it hurts. And also, welcome back to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on the PlayStation 2, where we last left off. We saved Neville from being trapped behind a tapestry, and we also gave a vial case to a person over at this notice board. And there's another item. It's a Gryffindor merit badge dropped during a flying lesson. If found, please return to notice board. Like I said, if you want to get more house points for your house, do those activities. They're really helpful. But anyways, we gotta get ready for the next day of class. And also what happened is, you know, Harry saw nearly headless Nick petrified, and the blood writing, the Chamber of Secrets has been opened, enemies of the air beware. But in the movie, it was some Hufflepuff kid named Justin who got petrified. It wasn't nearly headless Nick. Hi, Neville.
I don't believe you had anything to do with what happened to nearly headless Nick. Then again, I was stuck behind that tapestry all the time.
Yeah, well, thanks for believing that, Neville. Neville's one of the nicest characters.
Do you know what lesson we've got first thing? It's defense against the dark arts, Harry. With Gilderoy Lockhart. I can't wait.
Me neither.
I'll meet you on the 3rd floor outside the defense against the dark arts class.
Alright, well, we got defense against the dark arts next, and it's with Gilderoy Lockhart. You know, we all hate Gilderoy Lockhart in the movie, okay? He's portrayed as, you know, a massive con man. But in this game, he's actually portrayed differently. He's still pretty obnoxious, but still. And again, yes, it has been a long time since I did a Let's Play on this. It's because I was taking a week break, you know, because my grandfather died. But I'm back to it now. Let's go down to the 3rd floor. Now you guys remember, in the Sorcerer's Stone, the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher was Professor Quirrell, but he turned out to be a servant of Voldemort, and he was actually evil. And he's dead now.
Come on, Harry. Professor Lockhart's waiting.
Okay. We'll go talk to that egomaniac. We're also going to do our first spell challenge in this. The spell challenges are easier in this game than they were in the Sorcerer's Stone. That chatter started too early.
Can everyone see me? Can you all hear me? Excellent! This term I shall be teaching dueling. Let me introduce you to my assistant, Professor Snape. Now, Harry Potter, if you'd like to come forward, the Expelliarmus spell challenge is through here. What you have to do is to find the Expelliarmus spellbook somewhere beyond the portrait. Once you have the spell
Sorry about
in your
that.
possession, the Expelliarmus spell will be yours to use as you see fit.
Okay, yes, I know. Get Expelliarmus. Gotta see if any cords are messed up with my HDMI converter. Give me 1 second. Sometimes that works. Unplugging it and plugging it back in. I don't know why it does that. Yep, you're stuck in there until you get the spell, so can't escape. And also, there's no more of those stupid challenge shields, which is awesome. Press this button. This part is aggravating. Just keep casting Flipendo. Yeah, you gotta cast Flipendo until they all get destroyed. Sometimes casting them everywhere while aiming at one will get rid of more. But yeah, I don't like this part at all. It's aggravating. Okay, one more. There we go. Do I have a full vial? Yes, I do. Alright, we gotta go through this door up here. And by the way, I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart again. I already thanked you in a post, but I want to thank you guys so much for your support and your condolences and your prayers, you know, for the passing of my grandfather. I want to thank you guys so much for that. I truly have the best subscribers in the world. Get down there. Yeah, there's imps everywhere. You gotta cast a Fendo on all those big strings from the big spiky balls. You gotta hold it down though, because a light cast isn't strong enough to get rid of it. There's a cage in there. I gotta throw an imp in it. Will you screw up? You know what? I'm gonna throw you in that cage. Screw him. Hang on. This is getting on my nerves. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Quit trying to bite me. Maybe in the future I should just invest in an AV capture card and not just use an HDMI converter for an HDMI capture card. Maybe it'll work out better that way. It's just that they're a lot more expensive. Like there's one I saw on Amazon that looks pretty good, but it costs like $70-some. My current capture card only costs me like 15 or 20. Alright, press that button to get back up. I get back there and press that button. There's the last... That better be the last time that happens. But anyways, there's the last spiky ball. There we go. And in there is a chocolate frog. Shoo. Finally. Yeah, cast a Fendo on those things. That'll slow that thing down. When I was younger and I played this, I just ran through without doing that, and I did die a few times, but go screw yourself. You too. Alright. That's over. Let's go in here. Alright. Castle Pendle on those things to raise them up. Keep yourself from getting burned by them. You gotta use a hard spell though. You gotta use a hard cast to keep them up longer. Okay, so in that chest over there on the left, it's just another chocolate frog, and I don't need it. So, I'm just gonna move on to this door. Let's cast a Findo on that. Let's jump down there. I love that music. Alright, there's the Expelliarmus spellbook.
Got it! The Expelliarmus spellbook!
There's a gargoyle. Now in the Sorcerer's Stone, the gargoyles are some you cast Lumos on to reveal some platforms to jump on. But in here, there are things that you fight, and you have to cast Expelliarmus to throw that little ball that he throws back at him. I waited too late. Excuse me. Excuse me. It sounds like they're burping all the time. Bring it on. Alright. A few more hits should do it. Silently laughing. Yeah, at one point he starts to deflect them, but just keep deflecting them back. You'll eventually get the hang of it. Alright, one more hitch is gonna take him down. There we go. He's done. Let's get out of here. We got Expelliarmus, and we gotta leave. We defeated that gargoyle. Alright. Wait for this loading screen to be over with, and we'll be at the next cutscene. Yeah, I don't like the loading screens on this. They're pretty long. I already talked about that a million times since playing this, but still.
Well done, Potter. 40 house points for Gryffindor. Now, I'd like you to use the Expelliarmus spell you've just acquired in a real duel.
Mr. Malfoy, come over here. Let's see what you can make of the famous Potter. First duelist to gain 5 points wins the duel. Cross the line and you lose a point.
Very well, then. One's at the ready. When I count to 3...
Scared, Potter? You wish.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, let's beat Malfoy. Okay, so as you can see, this can be pretty time-consuming. He just keeps rebounding over and over. But a way to keep him from doing that is to cast a light defendo on him. And there you go, it'll hit him. He moved out of the way of that one. Alright, there we go. Yeah, just a quick Defendo cast will keep him from deflecting that. Pretty easy. Eat that, Malfoy. Serpent Sortia. Draco's an a-hole. There it goes.
Parcel mouth, Harry. Why didn't you tell us?
I'm a what? A parcel mouth? You can talk to snakes. So, does it matter?
It matters, Harry, because being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for. That's why the symbol of Slytherin House is a serpent.
Now the whole school's going to think you're his great-great-great-great-grandson or something.
Yep.
But I'm not.
You'll find that hard to prove. He lived about 1,000 years ago. For all we know, you could be.
Anyway, we've got Quidditch practice next at the Quidditch Stadium. I'll meet you in the entrance hall, Harry.
Yeah, but see, the reason Harry can talk to snakes is because of the attack that Voldemort had on him. You know, when Voldemort cast the killing spell of Avada Kedavra on Harry when he was a baby, some of Voldemort's abilities transferred over to Harry, so he has the ability to speak parcel tongue. For those who haven't seen the movies before, or read the books. Okay, let's go down to the Quidditch Stadium, because we gotta do some Quidditch practice. Long loading screen.
And of course, Salazar Slytherin was a parcel mouth, which means that his heir should be too.
Screw you.
I'd watch your back if I were you, Potter.
Watch this, Malfoy.
I wouldn't let it slip to Potter that you were born non-magical.
Or you might end up like the Gryffindor house ghost.
Idiots.
Let's go outside, Harry.
Yeah, I know we have to go outside. I know we have to go down to the Quidditch Stadium. Now, Quidditch in this game, there's more Quidditch matches that you do. You only did one in the Sorcerer's Stone, but you actually do a few more in this game. Don't be alarmed by that, though. They're actually easier in this than they are in the Sorcerer's Stone. Maybe it's going to be a bit harder for me right now playing on this really small screen. But you get what I mean. Anyways, let's run down to the Quidditch Stadium. It's going to take us a while to get there. Since when did Ron become such a fast runner? Why did he stop? Alright, here we are.
I I'm looking forward to this, aren't you? Let's go in.
I'm on my way. We're about to do some Quidditch practice. We're not doing an actual game. One of those will come later.
Potter.
Hi, Wood.
Ready to continue our winning streak from last year. I'm certain we're good enough, but we're definitely going to have to practice a lot harder. No time like the present, so let's have a run through of the basics.
Sorry, I was biting my lip and it was in my mouth.
It adds to the room's magical charge and increases its speed. Likewise, missing a ring decreases.
I know. I gotta continue flying through them. Yeah, in the Sorcerer's Stone, you went like...
Potter, your broom's halfway charged. Keep it up.
You went really fast even at your lowest speed. Which was aggravating.
Your broom's now fully charged and you can boost. You can tell when you're ready to boost by
I
the
know.
sparks coming from your broom.
I know, Wood. Crappity! Playing on a small screen, it's harder to do. For me. And there's a bludger.
Bludgers, nasty pieces of work.
I know!
Last year. You don't want to get hit by a bludger. Avoid it.
You're distracting me, Wood.
You're close enough to the snitch now, but you always have to boost to get into a position to catch him.
Yeah, I know, which is what I'm gonna do right now. Alright, there we go. We're close up to the snitch.
Great going, Potter. Now grab the snitch. Looks like you've improved on last year, Potter.
Thank you, Wood.
This lineup, Gryffindor are a dead cert for the Quidditch Cup again. That'll really get up Snape's nose. As Hufflepuff are in training as well, they've agreed to take part in a practice game with us. You'll have to compete against their Seeker now, but I'm sure that'll be no problem for you, Potter.
Yeah, no problem at all, Wood. I don't know why that happens. Alright. Now, I usually complete this in under a minute, but maybe it'll take me a bit longer, but considering I'm playing on a small screen. Alright, we're getting almost close enough to the snitch. Alright, we're there.
Ow!
Shh! Quit running into stuff, Harry. Alright, we got it.
Incredible flying, Potter. Even Madam Hooch would have to give you a good grade.
Thank you, Wood. A+.
Don't let Professor McGonagall find out, but here, take this broom and get in as much practice as you can.
Will do. I can fly around the Nimbus 2000 anytime we want, all over the Hogwarts grounds. Yep. That had to have been a glitch that they didn't bother to fix. EA Games.
Hello there, Hermione. What's the matter? Malfoy showed up while you were practicing.
Excuse me.
He's been made Seeker after his dad brought his way onto the team with a whole set of Nimbus 2001s. Hermione said something about it and he called her a filthy mudblood.
Oh, what?
A mudblood? It's a really disgusting name for someone who was born of non-magical parents. There are some wizards, like Malfoy's family, who think they're better than everyone else.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a horrible thing to say. If it hadn't been for Hagrid showing up, I'd have cursed him.
He's not worth the trouble, Ron.
I suppose you're right.
Anyway, I'm tired and I'm off to bed. Let's go.
Why are they going to bed in the daytime? Yeah, it's kind of stupid that there has to be a loading screen after that. But it's whatever. Alright. Let's equip that Nimbus 2000 for Circle. I want to fly it around. This will actually be very helpful for you. I'm gonna go get that merit badge. It's over here.
Brilliant.
Alright, I just gotta take that back over to the notice board, and I'll have 10 more house points. And also, these are completely optional, but I'm gonna do some of them right now anyways. And I'll probably continue doing them at the beginning of the next playthrough.
Hello there, Harry. My mum sent me an owl with a parcel containing a new set of robes. Trouble is, the owl's dropped it somewhere in the grounds. Can you help me find it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Someone told me that they saw an owl drop something by the lake. If you find the parcel, it'd be great if you brought it back here to me.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get that parcel. It's over by the lake, like he said. Now, speaking of the part where Ron said if it hadn't been for Hagrid showing up, I would have cursed him. He actually did attempt to curse him before seeing Hagrid in the movie. You guys remember the eat slugs? But Ron's wand was broken, so it backfired onto him, and he ended up puking slugs throughout part of the movie because of that. It was pretty gross.
You found my parcel. Thanks a lot, Harry. I think Neville could do with your help too. I saw him over by Hagrid's hut.
I'll visit Neville later. I'm gonna end the day. Alright.
The house point totals are being calculated. Slytherin.
Alright, so Slytherin has 223 points.
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw has 120.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff has 140.
Gryffindor.
And Gryffindor, us, has 210. Kinda sucks, but...
Slytherin. is in the lead.
We can change that later. We can get more house points. And we already know one of the ways to do so, the notice board stuff. I used to be kind of satisfied by the little bar moving back and forth when I was a kid. The only thing that could distract me from how long the loading screens were.
Thanks for finding the merit badge, Harry. You deserve a wizard card.
Okay, so we're 3 points behind Slytherin now. There's Hermione.
I think it might be a good idea to go to the library and find a copy of Hogwarts: A History.
Why do you want it?
So we can find out about the legend of the Chamber of Secrets, of course.
Of course. I suppose you want me to sneak out to the library again.
Could you? Oh, thanks, Harry. The only thing is, you'll need to get into the restricted section this time. Go down to the second floor and into the library reading room. Sneak through there and you'll see a door with the golden arch. Go through this door and into the reading room annex. At the end of the annex, there's a portrait that will let you into the restricted section. The password is Bibliophile.
Yeah.
Right. Second floor, reading room, through door with golden arch, and into annex. Through portrait. Got it.
Thanks, Harry. And watch out for the prefects.
Yeah. We're going to be avoiding prefects a lot in the next playthrough, but I'm going to end it here for now. So post your thumbs down below, let me know what your opinion is on this. If you like to, thumb it up. Hey, so you thumb it down. On social media, my backup channel will be down in the description box. And be sure to click subscribe and become a member of the GW faction on a journey to 10,000 subscribers. See you later.